Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter Season 9. Gosh, I've been so busy this weekend that I almost forgot to make Planet Crafter for you guys. And all this while forgetting that we now have, that's not the right button, we now have a machine optimizer. We just need a couple of explosives and uranium rod. And for my middle mouse button to work properly. I got the whole base moved. We got an office over here with a back door. And loads of storage. You can see that 3 of those are completely empty. I love that change. We've got room for more storage here. We got that. I also forgot to check and see if I've got any of this. I do. And I didn't move those things. I decided to leave them there. Okay, so did I get... we need sulfur, so that's the first thing that we gotta do is go get some sulfur. That's full. I guess we'll have to dump that in there. Alright, let's go get some sulfur first. My game is weirdly... It feels weirdly off to one side. I changed the field of view to sort of lower that fisheye lens look. It felt really strange to me. I can't believe I used all the sulfur. I must have used it making flower spreaders. I hope there's a little bit of sulfur in here. I don't know if there will be, but we can get some because, you know, sulfur fields. Alrighty. Oh, good. Okay, we'll take all of this stuff. And, no, I haven't put any storage in there yet. I should probably turn this on. Let's get a little bit more. What was I thinking? We need more than that. It's awfully hard to find it in here. For me, I mean. I'm sure most people don't have the issue, but I sure do. Whoops. Meiju has made a lot of positive changes to the base game. And also adding that whole new area here on Prime, which we'll get to in you know, a couple of episodes. It's pretty far away. I think I already picked up what was here. No, that was just a sparkle. But I'm sure there's plenty out here. Just gotta be able to see it. That looks like one there. How much room do I have? Lots. We have loads of space. I can actually see these better than I used to be able to. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll grab this aluminum. Where'd it go? Never know, that might be the one aluminum that makes the difference between me having to go get it. We can put in a extractor on aluminum. It's gonna get everything else just like this one here on sulfur does. Not necessarily a bad thing. Someone asked me on the episode that came out on Sunday? I think it was Sunday. If I had toggled on the... yep, we need oxygen right now. If I had toggled on the run option, and yes, I did. There we go. Alright. We'll grab a little bit of iridium on our way through here. We have a little space. Nope, that was it. We had just that little bit of space. 86 MTI, and we have slowed down to a crawl because we need to get some upgrades, but I think that this machine optimizer is going to help a little bit. The lake is completely full, which is awesome. We need some upgrade chips for the rover, which I think are Blueprint microchips, I think. Most of them are, anyway. Okay. We've got a little bit of iridium on us. I made 3. Putting extra stuff in there. There we go. And I needed cobalt. I've got that. I need an iridium rod. Where did I just now put that rod? I dropped it off somewhere. I need to, oh, look at all of this I had. Where did I drop it? Why did I drop it? What a silly thing to do. Did I not have one? I did. I don't know where I put it. Oh, for crying out loud. I guess I'll have to make one. Because I have no clue. I thought that I put it in there with the algae. Maybe I'm imagining it. Where is my advanced thingamabob? There it is, right there. Iridium. I keep saying iridium, and what I mean is uranium. Silly thing to do. Alright, oxygen. Oxygen, right? Yes. Since there are more flower spreaders than there are T1 domes, that's what we're going to optimize here. We can only optimize 5 things with this particular one, but there we go. Now we need to see what else we need to do. I'm sure we need to launch some rockets. Which begs the question, what it was that just came up on screen? And why did I ignore it? We can do the lake water collector. I don't think I have enough bioplastic for that. It wouldn't be in there. Oh, I have exactly that many. Let's do that. I need a super alloy. Alright. There we go. That, I wonder if this has changed. No, it's the same. Alright. I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna have to change that. But when we have a water fountain, we will put a water fountain here and probably get rid of that. Because we won't need it anymore. Okay, let's see what the numbers are. I put this up too. So we're 26%. Let's see what we need to increase. So we have oxygen to 12,000. So we need to increase heat and pressure again. And biomass is moving. It just doesn't have very much of it. Okay. I need to know what rockets we need to launch here. Do I also need to put a door here? No, I already did this. Alright, so there's a door here that goes through. And not a very smooth transition. So what I'm going to have to do is pick this stuff up and place it back down again. And someone suggested that I move this as well. Let's do it. We have the time, let's do it. The water is flowing from the ice fields, which is awesome. We don't have oxygen out here, so we're also going to need to build an oxygen hut. Okay, let's see here. I'm afraid this is going to have a tree growing through it at some point. There it is. That sits kind of weirdly, doesn't it? Alright, we'll build an oxygen hut while we're working out this stuff. So, we have the plant rocket, which we definitely need. We'll go ahead and pin that one, because I need fertilizer and Lerma for it. And these two we'll hold off on. So I just need some super alloy. First I need a hut out here. And then, I keep hitting the button. I'll learn eventually. Hopefully there's a hut's worth of stuff out here, because, oh, I do have an oxygen on me. Alright. I can relax. Need some iron. There we go. I usually put the hut up there, but since the rockets don't actually hit the rocket launcher anymore, we can just do this. Okay, let's run over here and get the super alloy. So we have the Lerma and we have the tree bark. We just need to make fertilizer, I think. Which we can do. I'm in the unusual position of being able to do all that stuff this time. I'm not running behind like I usually am. Let's see what special thing is in there. There's a fertilizer right there. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, I'll take that, because we need it. We need one more of those. How many do I have? I need one more. One more super alloy. There we go. Took a weird path out of that. That's amazing that that water is flowing already. Now there's a new storm as well. It's a swirl of something that comes down to the ground and then goes back up. And I don't know what it is. I asked in the Discord and then forgot that I asked. And now my question is so far in the past. It was only like a couple of days ago. But it's so far in the past now that I can't find it. If there was an answer, no one added me with it. What we're calling that storm. Swirly cloud storm, I guess. One more silicon. What was the other thing we needed? Lerma and, yeah, tree bark. Okay. I have to go get that. Okay. Let's do these guys. I'm not worried about where they're going to land because, you know, they're going to land out here somewhere. I don't think that the meteors, these kind of meteors, follow you anymore, but I'll leave that to comparing between myself and Lee to see if that's true. We'll know when the second storm hits. So 2 super alloy, a lerma, and a tree bark. Oh, let's use our new back door. I'll move all this stuff in a minute. And a lerma. Lerma right on the front page there. And 2 of these. I can do that twice. How do I do that? I've suddenly forgotten the recipe, 2 of those. There we go. Wait, super alloy. Back door. When confronted with too many doors. Yeah, it's still going over there to where it was launched. It's kind of what I thought would happen. Look at the sky with that. That's cool. Now we're stepping into the danger zone. It's so funny, when that music was popular, I think it was called pop music back then. I wasn't, or no, was it New Wave? That's what it was called. I wasn't into that kind of music. I've always been a heavy metal girl. And so I hated the new wave music. I just hated it. Okay, this is biomass, plant multiplier. Still not the oxygen rocket, but that's okay. I don't have water on me. Better get home before we starve to death. Not only is, I mean, we are in kind of a hurry. But this one landed here. Anyway. I don't know what I was saying. I get that nowadays, though, all that new wave music, which my cousin Debbie was totally into. All that new wave music sticks in my head. And it's because I watched MTV day and night back then. Alright, we're at 100 MTI. We still need to up probably pressure and heat, I would guess, to get that going really fast. But yeah, my cousin was totally into that kind of music. And now I just know all those songs. It's so funny. Okay, we need a drink of water. There we go. We need to eat. We need to put this away. And this away. There we go. And the rover station will be here. The trade rocket will be here. And the exchange rocket will be here. And the portal will be here. So that will all be out this door. It's just the launch platform itself that we'll have somewhere else. Okay, let's see about moving this really quickly. You want to lock in there? Thank you. Oh, we need the other shape. This one. And yeah, we'll do the rest of that later. Okay. we'll have to go get that uranium and iridium. And let's see, what else have we got? Let's look at the numbers again. Well, that did not get us into the teams at all. We might have to do the heat and pressure rocket again. But we could try increasing our base heat and pressure first. How much power do we have? Quite a lot. Aluminum. If I was aluminum, I'd be in here. In fact, we have 2 aluminums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put 1 back. And not quite enough of that titanium. That's alright. God, I've missed another thing. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Alright, we can put in a few of these. Let's get this cobalt out of the way. Look at the ground, how weird it looks. That's a new change. Okay, it wasn't that upgraded, no. And it wasn't the heat that upgraded. Base building. We did get this off video. Machines, which I just looked at. No? Biomass. Yes, there we go. T2 flower spreader. For that, we need 1 extra fertilizer and 1 extra super alloys, and this upgraded off video. So we need to change our flower spreaders, screens, and furniture. Okay. Let's see. Iridium rods. We have 3 left. What was the rest of that? Machines. Silicon, we need to go get titanium. We have 3. 1 each, okay. Titanium. Oh, the ground is so different. It's cool. I wonder if it's gonna grow actual sprouting grass. There's 3 more of those. There should be room in this little building. Unless I've already filled it. I did. I already filled it. Do I have a HUD on me? Yeah, a little bit. We'll have to move the door. Let's see. I just used some of that material. Yeah. I only picked up enough for 3. So there's 3 more heaters and 3 more drills. $10,000 in heat, 8,200 in pressure. No, that cobalt. Is cobalt in here still? Okay, that's funny. And aluminum. Okay, but now we have extra storage because we have the rover. Okay, that'll work out. Alright, let's go get all of our iridium and stuff. Iridium and uranium. I didn't watch where they were actually landing, but they should be fairly easy to see in the desert, and it was suggested to me that I put it out in the desert, and then on today's Sunday's Planet Crafter video from Seriously's Gaming. He, in fact, did that, but he's done it before, a couple of seasons back. Gosh, it's been more than a year now. We haven't had a super alloy storm yet, and that's crazy. We should have by now, because usually you get the... Show me again. There we go. Usually you get the super alloy storm sort of in conjunction with getting the rocket launcher, because you need super alloy for that. But it may be that I just don't have the right numbers in whatever causes that storm, like if it's oxygen or whatever. Whoops, where's the rest of that? Oh, here it is. One more. I don't know where the thing actually hit. Seems to have all gone down there, but alright. Let's grab a little oxygen. Seems we're gonna have to search a little further. I could drive it over there, but right now my jetpack is actually faster, so don't worry about that. There's some over there and there's some over here. Let's go up on top of this hill. See if that helps. Okay. I'm not seeing as many as I should. Oh, here's one right here. This is much easier to do in the dark, but yeah. I'm not waiting for nighttime. It might evaporate by then. Looks like two of them hit in the same place. That's cool. I'm gonna run out of room for this. I'm trying to get the uranium first, because I need more uranium. Unless I go to the cave and get it. Yeah. Alright, a little bit of that will fit in the rover. Oh, there's some more iridium. Okay. There we go. It always takes from the bottom, this corner here first, and goes that way when you're moving chunks of inventory. Alright, let's see if we can get the rest of it. Look at how shiny that is. How it's glistening. There's a little bit more uranium. Like I'm over here for 1 uranium? I think I did. Oh, there's a box over here. Oh, that's not a box. I got tricked. I was tricked and fooled. That looks like a box, though. Loots! Nice. Okay. Looks like we got all of it. And of course there's loads more iridium in there and over in the spires, and like there's so much iridium on the map, it's crazy. And there's apparently a new box in that wreck up there, which is amazing. I don't know what's in it. I'm going to leave it alone for a while. See if it can get its best stuff, you know. Whoops, I almost fell off the platform. Alright, oops. Oops. There's another one of those. Another Lerma, which is awesome. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, it's that one. That's where the titanium goes. Oh, I still can't fit it all. That is a huge inventory. It's not even as big as it gets. Okay, let's see. Let's organize that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 there. Oh, still doesn't fit. We have a recycler if we need this. But we'll probably more likely need it for power before we get pulsar quartz power. Whoops, I gotta fill that in. I'm gonna keep whoopsing right there and it's gonna make me nuts. Will that fit? Yep. Alright, we actually need iridium rods. There we go. We need them for making rockets. Last bottle of water. Okay, we also need to get the algae spreaders upgraded, which means I'm going to need to be able to make bioplastic. Are you stuck? Nope, wrong room. It's in here. That is silicon in water. And I have a ton of it. That goes in food. Food. Here we go. Silicon. We'll make 4. I keep going the wrong way in this base. It's not like really perfect there. That'll fit in there. Okay, let's see, what was the rest of that? Upgrade. Is that a machine? It's biomass. There we go. Ulcillus super alloys. So we need 2 super alloys. Right? Oh, we need a fertilizer as well. I need the algae first. Oh, my goodness gracious. I absolutely hate going in circles. Okay, let's go get the algae. We'll make the fertilizer, and then we'll convert them. And that will be a day. What planet is that? Is that the new planet? So we have... Lisa's, that's Selenia. The ringed planet is Aqualis. The other one has to be Humble, so that's got to be the new planet. Oh, wait, Toxicity. No, that one's Toxicity. That one is Aqualis. Yeah. One of them... Oh, I don't know. I'm sitting here running out of oxygen. Got it all. Okay. Alright, let's make the fertilizer. Can you go faster underwater, please? I keep forgetting not to hit the shift key. I hit the shift key because I think I'm not going fast enough, and then I forget. Alright. Nope, that's somewhere else. That goes in there. Okay. We'll get back an eggplant. I think I've got it all. Okay, let's go. You can see our little lifeboat ship down there. It's too bad we don't have underwater building. No, that's the wrong button. Oh my goodness. Hey, that helps. It kind of helped. Kind of helped to do that. There we go. There's a thing I didn't know until today. Alright, we have, what is it, 40? We've got 6 minutes left. Let's go to the Grand Rift. We will need oxygen. Need to put this away. We have an oxygen on us. And we need 1 more of those, so we may as well get 2. Let's see if there's any over here. There's a gold chest in the Grand Rift, so we will grab that, provided I can find 2 titaniums. Yep. Look at all this water. I am sure this lake is bigger than it used to be. Absolutely sure. It's pretty awesome. If you want to live over here or live in the Grand Rift, that's a much closer place to put your algae generators. So that's pretty cool. I remembered to take my finger off the mouse before I mean my hand off the mouse before I sneezed. Sometimes I don't remember. Welcome to the Grand Rift. And you can see why it's called that. Alright. We're gonna start with the hut down here on the ground. But we'll probably put it up on top of one of those later when the vines grow in. Grab a little bit of air. Alright. That's nice. The Nulna we need for a rocket much later on. But also it's a super pretty flower. And we do have a flower pot, I believe. Is that... It's down here, right there. Flower pot. It does take a fertilizer though, so... You might not get that this week. It just depends. The algae grows super fast in that T2 algae generator. So, oh, nice. Snap, yeah, no, I don't want that. It's an unimpressive one. I'm looking for blueprint microchips, and there's one in this crashed ship over here. There it is, right there. And there's a note in here. Private scavenger assignment reconnaissance. An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared in the Ezekiel Prime sector. Go there and find out what you can. Primary objective, investigate the sector, discover why some ships seem to vanish. Secondary objectives, find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ships and report them to their respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all merchandise found. Nice, another oxygen multiplier. We will be doing that. And there's another Lerma. I'm just going to have to remember that all these squash seeds are out here. There's the staircase. If you're not at this point yet where the water is flowing, or you're not at the point where the vines have grown, there's the staircase to go up to the ice fields. If you don't have a jetpack. Obviously you can go around too. But when we started a save in the ice fields, we had to use that staircase to come down here. There's the gold chest. I'm running out of oxygen quickly. There's another box there, but I want to get some oxygen first. Alright. We'll leave those there. There's another mushroom, that's nice. Oh, I'll take the iron. Why not? Take the iron out of the box, but leave the box itself, which is made with iron. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. Look at how purple this iridium cave is. It is still an iridium cave, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see if there's a rod in here. There it is. So the iridium rod is still there. And here's a place where you need explosives to get through to the red cave, the red area. Is there no box in here? I guess they put a rod in. They figure you don't need a box. Alright, that's alright. Well, we've had really beautiful weather. Other than the weather that we created. Another sulfur. I'll definitely take that. Leave that and take that. It's all just trade now. Just trading more important things for important things, but less important things. This is all going to fill up with water as well, which is pretty cool. We're going to get a little sip of oxygen before we go home. We are over time. As always, we can actually leave it right here. And I will take all this stuff home. And when we come back next time, we're probably going to do the big ship in the plateau, the lake area. The big lake, the plateau, whatever you want to call it. But thank you all so very much for coming along. We got some good loots, including another oxygen multiplier fuse. And a chip and some free bioplastic. I hope you all have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.